It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso on a beautiful Monday morning. You're just in time for our weekly tech roundup with our expert general manager of bandwidthblock.com, Bryan Smith. Bryan, welcome back.
Thank you.
We always shake hands about 5 times every morning. No, I'm really excited about the news this morning, not this first story especially. And I think travelers all over the world are going to be a bit disappointed with this, that the US Aviation Authority considering banning any technological devices bigger than a smartphone. Is this real? Is this true?
It could be, as you say, it's rightly probably going to ruin a lot of holidaymakers' plans if it comes into effect. But it's a proposal document currently circulating in the United States Federal Aviation Administration. And what they're looking at doing is banning any device larger than a smartphone going in your checked-in baggage in the cargo hold. This is being done for a safety concern in that most electronic devices have in them a lithium-ion battery, which when exposed to excessive heat can overheat and potentially explode which is beyond the capability of a cargo hold's fire suppression systems to put out and extinguish in the event of an emergency. So it'll be debated whether this will come into effect. What they might look at doing instead is mandating that all electronic devices have to go in cabin baggage instead.
I was just thinking about it because you need a tablet. If you're a parent, you need a tablet for your child. So you can't ban them from planes, but we understand the safety concern there, certainly. So let's keep it kind of up there in the atmosphere. In fact, let's extend it a little bit beyond our atmosphere and go to the moon. It looks like they've found a prime piece of real estate for a lunar base.
This is incredibly exciting news, especially in recent weeks out of the Trump administration in the States, where NASA's refocusing its goals to go back to the moon. Unfortunately, however, establishing a moon base is quite a difficult endeavor for 2 reasons, in that the temperature varies wildly on the moon, and of course there's no atmosphere, so one can be exposed to very harmful ultraviolet radiation. However, a team of researchers in Japan have found what could be the ideal location for a moon base in the form of a subterranean cavern beneath the moon. So if they can set up a settlement within that site, it might potentially protect human settlers from some of the more dangerous environmental elements on the surface of the moon.
And obviously having a launching pad, if nothing else, from the moon is going to be, we know how much technology goes into getting things off planet. So if we can start off planet, but they're going to have to get through all the cheese to get down there. Then lastly, bringing it back down to Earth, again, we've spoken about kind of space debris at the moment, and now they've released a list on the countries that are releasing the most space debris at the moment. Is this something we should be concerned about as much as, say, kind of debris and waste in our oceans?
Most definitely, because this could really upend any chance of future space exploration, in that understandably 2 of the leading space exploring nations, being Russia and the United States, contribute a great deal to space debris that's in the form of old satellites, new satellites currently orbiting for various purposes, even lost astronaut tools. And this might one day get to the stage where it could make it very difficult for space exploration missions to launch from the surface of the Earth, enter through our atmosphere and escape into deep space or deeper into our solar system. We may one day have to look at a proposal to clean up sort of the space debris around orbiting the Earth the same way we consider trawling the oceans.
Yeah, I was going to, a big magnet just dragging through space. Now that I've got this image in my head of an astronaut going, oh, my wrench, no, my space wrench, it's so expensive. Dude, awesome stories there. Thank you so much. And of course, you can catch Bryan and the rest of the team at bandwidthblog.com. They've got some awesome new tech stories there, great advice as well. And we'd love to hear from you. You can hit us up on our social media platforms what you think of the stories that we featured this morning.